Yellow, guys. It's Solemn here, and yeah. So Hilly Plains. Nah. Okay. Well, this is mod review. So there was a mod that I actually never did actual review on. Well, there's several mods if you include the mod survival, but there was a survival that I was doing with the whole entire team, and we actually never did a mod review, and I'm doing a mod review of it now. It's not of the one version that we're currently playing it on, so don't expect the same exact stuff, because this is the update version. Well, welcome to Dragon Block C. Yep, Dragon Block C. So, yeah, I just saw Kami's a while ago, so I'm actually gonna teleport there. So I believe it's like that, 360. Yeah, those are the coordinates to this place. Just for those who do not know. So, yeah. Bills have not changed, but there are several things that have. So, if I hit V by default, if you go into your controls, that would be data sheet. So, if you hit V, you have human, and you have hair and color. So you can choose how dark your hair is. If you want it to be full black, you go ahead. And then how bright, like usual. And yeah, you can just choose through all that. Really cool. I honestly like that, how he did that. Now, you can also change your hair. He added loads of new hairs, ranging from Goku's to everybody's. So, this is, obviously that's Vegeta's. This is Gohan, an adult. Gohan as a teen, I believe. Don't know who this is. I can't remember. Android 16, maybe? Maybe? Orange hair, maybe. Looks like it. Probably Gohan, depending on Gohan. Yeah, just several versions of Gohan. Android 18 and 17 hair. Bald if you want to be Krillin. Raditz. And back to Goku. So, yeah. You can also choose your race. So, human by default. Then choose Saiyan, half Saiyan, Namekian, or Corrosion. So, Frieza's race if you don't know. And back to human. So, okay, Saiyan. Each race has their own special abilities. I'll tell you that right now. So, Saiyan obviously has the full blood Saiyan and everything. There's no documentation of each ability, as JinRyuu has said. He will come up with the documentation of which race has which ability. So, with Saiyan, you cannot choose your hair color, because all Saiyans have black hair. And if you click on this, you actually change your style. So, by default, you read that, and then you change your skin, dependingly. Same thing applies with half Saiyan. So, half Saiyans can actually choose their hair color. So, if you see hair color, not only that, but you also have a tail. If you can't see, there's a tail right there, right behind my character. You can barely see it. Right there, you can see it there. So, Namekians don't have hair. I'll tell you that, but they do have styles. So, now, pretty much the skin would change. Clothes would change, so change from that to that to that to that. Not many, 3 styles. Corrosion, this is pretty cool. You can change to King Cold, Cooler, and Frieza, and back to human, Saiyan. For the sake of this video, I'm going to use half Saiyan because I like having a hair color, and yeah. I'm going to click next. Now, if you have Naruto C or other mods installed, this is what this would be. So, I don't have Naruto C installed. So, natural is just like regular survival, nothing special. Key is Dragon Block C, and I think it would be Chakra for the next run, or something about that. So, got martial artist, which is balance between physical and energy build. Got spiritualist, which is all energy. Well, not all energy, but more energy than usual. Warrior, who's pretty much just all physical. So strength, brute force. So I'm gonna go martial artist. And there you go. Gender male, all that stuff. If you have JinRyuu family, you can choose different genders. So I'm gonna click accept. So he completely overhauled the GUI. I honestly can't show you at all. But right hand corner, you have your health. Top left corner, you have your ki, or energy, or whatever you want to call it. So top left corner is all your ki, pretty much, and if I hold C, he changed a full-on animation, so it's not just like spinning around me, it's actually just floating upwards. So if I go into third person, look how amazing that looks. Now, if you look up in my top left hand corner, when I hold C, I charge up, like percentage, and do that. So, that's how much percent of my whole entire strength I'm using. And BP stands for battle power, and that 4 next to it is how much battle power I have at that current level. So total I have 4 battle power altogether. So if I hit H on my keyboard by default, it will go back down to 0%. Now, you're wondering, why was it halfway? Well, we'll get to that, that's going to be later on. So, if you hit R, you get this effect. Well, this is key turbo. What this is that it kind of increases the speed you charge at. So, and yeah, right there, as you just saw, I actually charged higher than 100%. I know what you guys are probably thinking. You can't go higher than 100%. It's no such thing as 110%. Well, in this you can. So, at the very beginning, I'm actually going to switch to survival real quick. If I hold F, I fly somewhat slow. So, and flying drains a lot of your ki too. Now, you can't hold C to charge up anymore. It'll only charge your percentage. Now, and the best part, the charge percentage is this. You actually go faster the higher your charge is. Now, so running also is a thing too. So if I ask Kame and I click on learn skills, you have jump, dash, flying, overcharge, and endurance. These are all the skills. So, but skills would come later. Now, if I hit V, this new thing will pop up. This is a completely amazing overhaul. So, training points is different, everything here is different. So, he added transformations in the previous update. So, yeah, pretty good. Now you can transform again. Now, you can also now officially create your own techniques. But first, I'm going to do /dvc tp, let's say 32,000, because that's the max. So, I just add all that to this. So what's going to happen is that I can dedicate a specific amount of that, but as you can see, the training point versus cost increases. So as I make all my stats go higher, that cost will go higher. So you want to keep these guys relatively close to the same, or you won't be able to upgrade that stat. So eventually this will reach like 500 max, I think, for the cost. So now, so physical power is like your strength, how much damage you do and all that. Physical speed is pretty much running. Can't tell the difference that much, but it's somewhat different. Now, this one's pretty cool. So, I'm tiny. I am seriously tiny compared to this wall. I am tiny. This is where Constitution comes into play. Physical limits, regen, and size. Size of my body. So if I upgrade this, I want you guys to memorize this. Right here, this location. And I do this. So, wait a moment. Look, I am taller. I am a tad bit taller. So you can actually keep on increasing all these stats if you want. So willpower, spiritual control, and power. So pretty much your ki. See, and if you look in the top left-hand corner once again, should have said it today. It's now at about 15,000, or now 16,000. So that's really, really high, literally. So now if I keep on just adding stats to all this, so I have literally no control right now over ki or anything. So spiritual control and power, this is like how much damage you do with your ki techniques and how much control you can fly and all that. Spiritual limits is like your limits, and concentration is how fast you regen. So the max for everything is a total of, well, as you can see, right now it got to 321 training points of cost. So obviously it's a lot. So yeah, max for everything, all stats is 120. So every single stat right here is 120. Yep. Now after that, if I go back to Kame, actually, yeah, I'm gonna go back to Kame first. You see jump, you can pay for that with the cost of your training points. So I'm gonna explain what all these do. So the jump, dash, and fly are self-explanatory. Upgrading these guys increases the speed. See? Jump a tad bit higher. Sorry that I didn't show you how high I jumped originally, but I jumped a tad bit higher. And as I was saying, so if I click on dash, I run a tad bit faster. If I increase this to like 10, look how fast I run now. Really fast. But this also uses an amount of your ki, so be careful. And jump, if I increase it a tad bit higher, not too much higher, but good enough. Now, I'm actually going to show you this one first. See, flying pretty slow. Increase this. Yeah, I'm flying really fast. So, pretty much, this is flying. Not much difference. Let me charge up. That's a big difference now. See what I meant charging up can do? So, like I said, you can actually, I forgot to say, you can actually lower your power level. So, my power level right there is 130,000. Now it's 130,000. Keep on increasing. It increases. So, right now, it's 165,000. Really, sort of nothing compared to Frieza or anything. So, if I go back, overcharge. Remember how I was able to do this? 110%. I have to keep turning on. If I increase this, I can go beyond that. This is to go beyond. Enough references. Okay, so endurance. Honestly, I have no clue what endurance truly does. I'm just assuming that it increases your Dragon Block C health, which is on the right hand side. So yeah. Now transformations. I think I'm gonna do transformations last. I'm gonna quickly upgrade these. This guy needs to upgrade quite a bit. These guys need to upgrade quite a bit. See? It gets ridiculously high. 400. I think it actually might go higher than 400, 500, like I said. Let's just get Constitution to max. Oh well. Yeah, I think it's gonna go higher than 500. See how quickly you actually use a lot. So in your whole entire time, you're using more than 100,000 training points if you were to get to max. That's impressive. So yeah, so I'm gonna power down, and I'm actually gonna show you guys something. So if I jump down here, here's Corn's tower or Karen's tower. And my power level has jumped a lot. You can ask for a sensory bean, obviously, and you can also learn the skills. So, yeah, that's pretty much it for that. Okay, so I'm gonna actually charge up, and I may jump higher. Yep, I jumped higher, and I'm flying really fast. So, yeah, that's that. Now, I'm gonna now officially try to get into this. I want at least upgrade my spiritual control. Wow, a lot, you know, because it's a lot. Yeah, it's almost at 1,000. See, I didn't even I got close, but I couldn't get too higher than what I needed. Wow, perfectly. That one was obviously not gonna get that high. So, everything is gonna be maxed out right here. So, now my power level is currently in the millions, and sensory beans make you go to max health, and if I wait a moment, it looks like it's still in the millions. Yeah, 1,728,000. Yep. I don't know why these buttons don't get removed once these guys reach max, but okay. So, now to create a skill, or key techniques, you click on create, and you can actually name this whatever you want, so full customization. Doyes. Yeah, works. Waves are currently disabled for this version, so don't bother doing waves. I don't even know why he added it. But blast and disc are reasonable. So you can choose the speed you want, so it goes extremely fast. You can actually choose how strong you want it to be. You can choose if it's explosive or single, so pretty much like you change key blast or something. You can choose cooldown time. But energy cost and training point cost increases along with this. Although I don't believe you lose your training points or anything. And density increases the size and the area effect. So obviously it becomes way too powerful to handle. So you can choose the color you want it. Alignment based means like if you're evil, it'll turn darker, and if you're good, neutral, everything like that. So you can actually decrease how long it takes to cast this. So I want to make this very short. There, that's reasonable, if you ask me. So this is really fast, does a load of damage, explodes, and cast time is really fast. Cooldown time means I can cool it down again. Alignment based, and it's tiny. So create. So if you use your middle mouse button, although I changed the key, so it will be button 3 for you guys, or back. So actually I'm using this for a reason. I'm using Y, so it's just easier for me. Now if I right click, see? I shoot it. For some odd reason, I'm not sure if this is glitched, but I can't shoot it anymore. Huh. Well, I think it's because of cast time and cooldown time. It's probably glitching it. So, now I'm going to show you density. So, I'm actually going to increase cooldown time and cast time, make this single, and decrease that. Cast time, let's do that. Yep, that looks great. So, this is named attack, and it shows here. Huh, that was weird. It's a tiny. Oh, the other one's bigger. What's wrong with that? Type is a blast. It's extremely fast. Energy cost is a lot. Huh, that was weird. Okay. It's fine. I'm not honestly sure. I honestly think that was weird. Oh well. So, yeah, that's that. Now, 5 or 2. So now for final thing. Transformations. 1 transformation. So, I'm actually gonna give myself some sensu beans. Because sensu beans are actually rather essential. So, now I'm going to eat sensu. That's going to increase everything to max. And now, if I... Okay, there. Daytime. So, now, if I hit G by default, in the top left corner, you should see that bar getting bigger. And you should see that there's an orange like bar at the top of the blue bar. So, that's increasing too. And I'm also using the key to do this. Once that gets to all the way to the very right, I will transform into Super Saiyan. Oh man, I just love these effects. I actually should actually make these guys just be more random, a tad bit more random. So if I keep holding G, I should eventually transform. Unfortunately, you can't do it while moving. It just cancels. I guess it works because you're powering up. See? Transform. You can actually go further than this, but that's going to take a while to do that. So, he actually removed both Super Saiyan 2 and 3. So, I'm going to show you why in a moment. So, this is maxed out. Huh? I actually don't know what that does. Although I'll probably find out in a moment. That is, I'd say, super version of yourself. So, like, Super Vegeta type thing and Super Trunks and all that. So, that would be Super Saiyan. And this is Ultra. So, see, my muscles got bigger and all that. And I jumped really high. It kind of doesn't make sense because this is actually supposed to be slower than anything else. So, go back in my normal state. Now, I want to see what this does. This is going to actually cause me to go Super Saiyan. Okay. Or actually, this, yeah, he still has Super Saiyan 2. Whoa. Super Saiyan 2. But for Goku, he never went Super Saiyan 2. He went Super Ascended Saiyan. Super Saiyan. And this is Super Saiyan 3. Oh, so he did add it still. Okay, I like that. I like how he did that. So, okay, I get it now. I get it. I fully understand what that does. So, yeah, that's pretty much that. So, Super Saiyan increases power level, speed, everything. Really, really cool. Oh, that's the big blast I was talking about. And this should be, oh wow, that took away everything I had. And that's for some odd reason. And, can't think of anything else. The only thing is, that's pretty much everything. There are bugs though that will notify you that prevent this from being too easy to play. So if you bear with him, he should get like a fix out for it. So the bug is that here you don't gain experience points for doing anything here, or you can't gain training points or DVC experience points like originally. So this place won't help you with that at all. So and that includes King Kai. Not only that, but King Kai does not have any skills to teach you, so King Kai is technically useless. So, yeah. He's actually planning to, I believe, add more armor or clothes later, like weighted clothes and all that, which I'm waiting to see. And I think I covered practically everything. The only other changes were Cybermen spawning faster or more, and yeah. Let's see. There's Key X, which I'm certainly not sure what that does. I don't believe it does anything as of now. I'm hitting Key X right now. It's the X button too, so it's ironic. Yeah. I don't see much of a difference. I wonder if he actually... Yeah. So, I'm actually using the HD texture pack. So, I have HD clothes, 512 by 512. This computer is awesome. It does not change the items look though, it only changes the clothes and blocks. Eventually he said that he wants to get at least every single block in the game HD in the future. So, yeah. And pretty much HD right here. Amazing, if you ask me. Oh wow. So, tail glitch. I can't believe there's a tail glitch. Oh well. Yeah, tail. I honestly never said anything about the tail thing. So let me actually say this real quick. If you didn't know this already, when I was in Super Saiyan, like GT, tail turns golden. I'm not gonna explain to you why I just sound very monotone about saying Dragon Ball GT, because some people might already know what I'm saying. Wink, wink. Well, anyways, that concludes this mod review. I honestly don't have anything else to say about any new features he's added. And yeah, that's what so I leave it to you guys. You guys decide. Just choose your story of how you're gonna play Dragon Ball Z, pretty much. Well, anyways, if you guys like the commentary, click that subscribe button and like and comment. Thanks. See you guys later.